Hi, everybody. So, I'm making a post today because yesterday, because my phone is hacked. So that's the only reason. And then the hackers are around me, and our roommate, one of them left. So the roommate that's here, Asuzu, and her boyfriend, and their little friends around here, same ones I've been complaining about with the drugs and stuff, don't realize that the stuff they're doing is like demonic, And then once they do it, then they try to play the game, blame game, the narcissistic part, where they try to say like I'm the issue, I'm the problem, or whatever, because of I don't want to deal with the evil that they're doing, and because they don't want me to tell anybody, and they just want to get away with it. But what really tripped me out is that, okay, so they stayed up all night, and their friends running in and out, back and forth from apartments and stuff, and they got help to hack into my, to erase some of the evidence, not knowing that I already showed the police some of the evidence already, so they just erased the new stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they think just because the police haven't did anything yet, that nothing's happening. So apparently they're not knowing that they're just, the more that they do, they're just building up cases, you know what I'm saying? So, because I already showed some other people too, this week before they erased the stuff of what's going on and proof. And then the officer already seen that I had that secure folder, that they erased the folder, disabled it, but he knows that I have it. So with it being disabled and I didn't do it, you feel what I'm saying? So, and then once they did it, what really tripped me out is one of Asuzu had the nerve to come in and thank God, praise God for helping her do evil. That's what I said. Narcissistic, Satan is in narcissistic. Pay attention to your surroundings, because I pay attention to everything. That's why I keep to myself. And as long as stuff keep happening, I'm going to tell the world. I'm going to tell the police. I'm going to tell whoever, screaming at the top of my lungs and show everybody everything. I don't care. Nothing is going to stop me. I don't care. Like, I done been through cell phones. I done been through laptops, and I'm still here, and I'm going to keep on going, and I'm going to keep speaking the truth and the facts. And I don't care if who likes it, who don't like it, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm not scared, point blank, period. Everybody know me going through all this stuff after all these years. If I was scared, then I'll be sitting there with my mouth closed, not saying nothing and just taking it. I'm not the one. So, so with that said, be mindful. And it's not even the company that I keep. I can't help but to have these roommates, because I'm paying $500 to rent a room with a bathroom with 3 other roommates, and all the apartments are like that. So it's not that you get to pick who your roommates are, unfortunately, but it is what it is, and I'm paying rent, so I'm not going nowhere. When I have another place to go, then I'll go. But other than that, I'm not running from nobody or nothing. I don't even care. And as long as anything keeps happening to me, then I'm telling every freaking body, period. That's just, I don't care. Well, you don't fuck with me if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want me telling nobody, then stop doing it. That's just stupid. Dumb is dumb. You know what I'm saying? So the exact same things that was happening to me before is happening now. So either one thing is, or a few things is happening. Either these are the same people that was following me around before, or these are just recruited people from the people who was following me around before. And I say this to say this, because I've taken pictures of cars and showed the police the license plates and cars and stuff that followed me before in places. How about this? The same people that they're dealing with are those same people. So either they were from people from the past that's been doing this stuff, or whether they're new people, they're still associating with the old people. Either way it goes. So therefore, the federal case that's still going on, they're involved in it too, because they stepped into it. People do dumb stuff for dumb reasons. That's why I said we need a sober America. These young people is too much on this crack, this meth and stuff, and it's opening up gateways That's why they call gateway drugs. They open up doorways for demons to come in. Who's going to thank God for doing evil? That's just retarded. You know what I'm saying? Only a demon is going to do something like that, or somebody demonically um, possessed. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't care if somebody's your boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't care what you're doing in the bed or privately, or even if you paying somebody or whatever. Wrong is wrong, right is right. If you following somebody and doing the same thing and you backing up and then you helping them, you just as demonic and evil as they are. You're no better. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you're committing the crime too. And then what make it so bad, the person that's helping is married. Her boyfriend's already married. So how about that? Anyways, and then having them, this is just getting ridiculous. It really is. I've never seen a demon thank God for, you know what I'm saying? Let them do evil like it's okay thing. That's what I said. These drugs got people's brains scrambled. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's pitiful and it's ridiculous. And right now, I should be mad, but I can't help but to laugh because it's so stupid. And but at the same time, yeah. So they try to erase some of the new information, which already shared the old information. So, you know what I'm saying, with the police and everything, and with some other people that works for the police department and stuff like that, as a liaison type thing. So I got, backup and proof, legitimate stuff, pictures and stuff that they done seen and all that stuff, because they'll take a picture of the pictures that I've taken and all that stuff. And I know my camera, my phone is tapped, so I know if everybody could see my information. So that's why I keep the little thing over it, so nobody could see the other people taking pictures of my phone. But yeah, people might be smarter than me in some areas. At the same time, when you own that stuff, you make mistakes. When you so egotistical and so prideful in the evil that you do, and what goes in the dark always comes to the light. You're not going to get away with it. Point blank, period. I don't care how many people you got backing you up. You're not going to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And just because something ain't happened now don't mean something's not going to happen, because I done seen plenty of people that came in my path that did stuff to me that's already been in jail, and some people are in jail, and some people went to prison. So that's why people keep on recruiting. And when they do, they recruit the dummies. That's when I say dumb down, they recruit the dummies. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. And then on a positive note, I'm not giving up. I'm not stopping. Nothing's going to stop me. Nobody's going to stop me. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, because what I'm doing is right. And if somebody don't like it, then they take it up with God. You know what I'm saying? And usually the ones that don't like it are the demons, period. Because I'm living a godly life. I'm living a righteous life. I'm living the way that I'm supposed to be living. You know what I'm saying? And some people might think that, oh yeah, she act like she's all that. No, I don't. I just know what God likes and what he doesn't. I just know how I'm supposed to live. I'm almost 50. I done made mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I learn from my mistakes. I don't keep dumbing down. You know what I'm saying? And if I see somebody doing better than me, I'm not going to get jealous of them. But at the same time, I want to see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I can do better. Not idolizing them, but, you can see people as like beacons of hope, or how you can different things you can better yourself in your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in people need to be like other people. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that people can watch other people's lives and see how they can benefit from that information to make their lives better. You know what I'm saying? I've never been envious and jealous of anybody, but I do have a problem with people, especially young folks, being envious and jealous of me doing stupid stuff. But this situation, I didn't even know this girl. So either she's doing it out of jealousy, or I think part of it's jealousy, envy. The other part is getting paid to do it, and the other part is the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to use somebody just on drugs. You can pay them in drugs. You can pay, if somebody don't have that much money, you can pay them money to do stuff. I am not like that. I'm the exception. I don't care. You guys already seen me being homeless before. I will be on the streets. I will go hungry. I am not playing. I'm not selling myself out, selling myself short just to do something to somebody, hurt somebody, or do something to somebody and then laugh and think that it's funny. That's what I was saying. The drugs got people messed up. And not just that, the demons do that. You don't have to be a Satanist to be narcissist, but it is narcissism come from Satan. You know what I'm saying? It's a spirit. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's a wickedness too. You know what I'm saying? And I do know everybody got a little bit of narcissism in there some way, but at the same time, you can either be narcissist in a good way or narcissist in a bad way. But just being just evil and bad all the time, that is not good. I have not seen nothing good or positive at all. I mean, I'm talking about these young, I ain't going to say grown-ups because they act like children. Spend all their time focusing on me and how they can hurt me and destroy me. And they don't even freaking know me. And then even if they're listening to somebody else, that means you're a pawn, you're a minion. You know what I'm saying? You're a slave because somebody is controlling your mindset. Don't nobody even know me. And I cannot stand a fool can be bought or sold. I am not fixing to do that. I mean, a fool intentionally be bought and sold. When you making a conscious decision that, yeah, you can be bought and sold, that's a damn fool. I don't care what nobody say. Some people are bought and sold against their will, but the ones that do it intentionally, you're a damn fool. Straight up. I don't care. Up and down, sideways, round and round, in and out. I don't care how you slice it. And there's no excuse for that. You chose that. Everybody, you got free will. You made that choice. You know what I'm saying? There's no getting around that. Point blank, period. So if they think that I'm better than them in that sense, hell yeah, I am. Because I'm not fixing to do that. I'm not selling myself out. I'm not fixing to go around just hurting people. Especially if somebody tell me they don't like somebody, or for me not to like somebody because they don't like somebody. What the hell do I look like being a damn fool, but going along with that? Who am I to judge? I'm not God. I'm not going to play God. And I don't play with people that do that. I don't, no, not me. I don't even like being around people that do that. You know what I'm saying? Call it what you want. It's not egotistical. It's common sense. And these days, people are not using it because they're letting the drugs and the influence them. It's easy to be influenced by negativity when you're doing negative things. You live in a negative life. And then you're laughing and thinking it's all fun and games until you're locked up. And it's not. Well, hopefully some people can learn some stuff from this. How not to be. I thank God that my child is not like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know if only their parents knew the stuff that they was doing, they wouldn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because no, if my son was doing that, there is no way, and I am not fixing to no. No. I can't back that. I just can't. Because if that was me doing it, I wouldn't want nobody backing me doing evil or wicked or trying to hurt people and steal and do fun and games. You know what I'm saying? Playing with people's lives and stuff. People get killed like that. And I don't talk to the police. I told the people already, I'm human too. I can only take so much. You know what I'm saying? And these people don't know me. They playing with fire. They just don't know. And I know people's like, oh yeah, well, try to hold it together and hold it together. I'm going to end up making an example out of somebody so the rest of them could see. And I don't care if it's man, female, or whatever. Everybody keep thinking, oh, I'm quiet, I'm this punk, or I'm easy to target, or whatnot. But it's getting to the point where I'm starting to feel like I needed to do something to somebody, so that way they'll know who you messing with for real, how I really am. Because apparently, that's why I said people don't know me. I know people know me from the past. Yeah, I done had to do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't trigger happy, but I had to do what I had to do to protect myself and protect somebody else, and I will do it again. I'm not playing with anybody, and I told the police that too. They tell me don't call when you get to that point or whatever. I'm not calling nobody. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? If I get pushed to that level, it's over with. And it's going to be self-defense. Trust and believe it's going to be self-defense. You guys will find out about it. It will be self-defense because you will see me again afterwards. I ain't never been to jail. Never been to prison. And these days, for the stuff that I go through, they don't lock you up in prison. They just put you in a psycho ward. Then you get some medicine and then you get back out because it's self-defense. And the state picks it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, people need to be careful with who you mess with. Very, very careful. And I always make sure I have a paper trail. I let the police know ahead of time what's going on. So when something do go down, then I got an alibi of what, why, and who. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb. And then I'm letting the world know too. Because I ain't got nothing to hide. Period. But I'm allergic to that bull crap. For real, straight up. And I ain't even gonna say nothing to nobody because I don't argue about nothing. And I damn sure don't argue with demons. And I'm not explaining myself to no demon. Point blank, period. There's nothing to talk about. Now, on another note, let's see something positive. I am glad that I do got the sense of enough sense to be able to do the stuff that I do the way that I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I am glad that I keep my conscience, my mind clean, and have clarity on with my and intuition and using discernment with everything that's going on around me. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot of people, different people, to come at me. That's why I said it's like it's a demonic attack. So you guys just stay prayed up because that's what I'm doing. And that's what's keeping me going, is that I know that where I am in Christ, you know what I'm saying? And I am not detached. So I can talk about these things, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that people, will put posts out off of things that I've said, they won't comment on anything that I say. I don't know if it's out of fear or what, you know what I'm saying? But they won't comment out of the things that I say. What they'll do is they'll make posts off of the things that I say directed towards me. And it's all well and dandy that you do that, but it's pretty much a waste of time because I'm to the point where, like I said, I don't need no words. I don't need no talking. I need somebody to do something. If you're not going to do nothing, then I'm just going to block you. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say because you're not living the life. You're not going through this. You probably haven't been through this. You know what I'm saying? So you're not sitting where I'm sitting. And even if you have, this is a different time right now. You know what I'm saying? And no two people go through the same things alike. So what you're telling me, I don't care about. I don't care even if it has something to do with God or spiritual. Keep that to yourself. For the simple fact that I'm good with God. I'm good spiritually. But messing around with human beings is a whole different story. But with free will and then all this evil that people doing these days, and these demons getting into people and they don't even care, and people get scared getting on all these drugs and stuff thinking that it's going to save them. You know what I'm saying? I'm so fed. I'm done with it. So half the stuff that people be saying, I don't even care. Like pastors too. I'm not caring about none of that stuff. What are you doing? How are you helping me? Because talking is not doing nothing. Talking, you can't talk me out this situation. These people, these demons ain't talking to me. So how are you going to talk to me? They're doing. What are you going to do? That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to talk all I want and do what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the only one that's doing it. Point blank, period. I got to live in this body. I got to endure. I got to keep on going. I got to do what I got to do. So, and then for the ones that's talking about, oh, well, keep doing your prophetic, what's his names and all that different stuff, man, say that stuff. I do it when I want to or when God tells me to. But as long as I'm going through stuff or I got to deal with what I got to deal with right now before I focused on everybody else. You got to understand that. I put too many people and everybody else ahead of me. At that time is done and over with. Because I see now that nobody else is going to do the same thing that I do. And there ain't nobody trying to reach out to help either. Words is cheap. Words ain't shit to me no more. For real. You can say that because everybody done said the same thing. And what has that done? Nothing. Doesn't make me feel good. I don't need validation. I don't need none of that stuff. That wisdom, I already got that. Everything that you say, I done already heard. I done either told it to myself, done heard it from God, or heard it from somebody else. Okay, so I'm still here. Now, and I don't have an attitude. I'm just being straight up. I'm just speaking facts. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all, all y'all do is fight with words because that's all you know how to do. You're too scared to do anything else. So you say that, keep that, because I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a prayer warrior, but also I know if it comes to that, to doing what I got to do, I can handle myself. Trust and believe too, for sure. So I do what I got to do to take care of myself because ain't nobody else going to do it. Ain't nobody helping me. Ain't nobody trying to reach out to help me. And I'm not complaining about it. But what I am complaining about, which this is the only time you want to hear it, is I don't want to hear what nobody got to say about anything. If you're not going to do nothing, then don't talk about it. Don't talk to me about nothing to do with my life because you don't know. You're not in it. You don't see what's going on. Half of y'all think I'm crazy. Half of y'all thought I was crazy when I was giving prophetic messages, and then you see everything that's going on. A lot of the stuff that I said and even written down that's got stolen, they're believing it because it's happening. But that's not for me to make anybody believe anything. That's on you. That's between you, your life, God, whatever it is. That's not on me. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And don't worry about if you're not helping me. Don't worry about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, or what I need to be doing or should be doing because of what you think or what you think might be going on. And you don't even know me. Don't know what's going on. All you know is what you hear. That's it. That's what these demons, that's why people attack me because they go off of this he say, she say bull crap or want to be or sell themselves out for money just to make themselves look good. Come on now. I'm above and beyond all that. I don't care your status, how much money you got, where you are spiritually, where you are financially, it don't matter to me. Male, female, anything. None of that matters. So now you see where I stand, how I feel. Nobody's opinions matter to me. Point blank, period. I'm just letting you know straight up because I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not, I don't know how to exaggerate or sugarcoat nothing. I'm just straightforward with the facts, just being authentic and just being straight up. And I can't give it to you no way other than that. You know what I'm saying? So, hope everybody have a better day than I'm having. I always hope the best for people, especially to do better than me, you know what I'm saying? Or be the best that they can be, you know what I'm saying? So, and that nicey nice stuff, yes, I'm a nice person. That's part of who I am. You know what I'm saying? The other part, I try to stay away from that part. You know what I'm saying? I definitely try to stay away from that part. But it's to the point where it's a fine line. Fine line. As long as I stay on that side of self-defense, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But it's a very, 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 very fine line. But and I don't want to say pray for me, because some of y'all, I don't want y'all praying for me. I don't like just anybody and everybody praying for me, because y'all be praying some to, don't depend on who you're praying to and what you're praying about. So, because there's people that pray on my downfall and think they praying to God. Like I said, now I see when people trying to tell me that, yeah, people praying for your downfall, people praying for you to die, people praying for this and praying for that and all that stuff. And I was like, man, I didn't know people really did that. You know what I'm saying? I think I would be scared to do that. But then yesterday I sat there and I heard this girl just, thank you, God, for all this, you know what I'm saying, for getting me out of it. So I don't, you know what I'm saying, thanking God for the evil, protecting her for the evil that she's doing, you know what I'm saying? And that she's consistently doing on a daily basis. It's like I'm her project. Can't focus on nothing else. Well, apparently she can, because it's the drugs and the dudes. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, other than that, what, come on now. Let's just read it. That's obsession on the wrong things. People need to get all this stuff that's going on in the world, and you focused on one person who you don't even know, who ain't did nothing to you, ain't said nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Even after all the bullshit crap you done did, ain't said nothing to you. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm just saying, come on now. I ain't even gotta say nothing, because my phone is hacked and they can hear me talking anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, all this stuff that's going on in the world, and I'm the one that you worried about, I shouldn't even be an issue to you. What have you did to me so that you so worried now that you have to hack my stuff and get all these people? You know what I'm saying? What did you do to me? Because I got a history of not messing with nobody. I got a history with keeping to myself. I got a history with being harassed and all this different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Straight up, let's just get that. You didn't know me before. You don't know what all the people done did to me now, but they're telling you what to do, so you're doing it. And then you're going to end up taking the fall, because ain't nobody going to sit there and take the fall for you. They using you as a pawn, and you're just letting them. That's why I said people dumb themselves down. And then what's so scary is these people is being raised up to be in law. Okay, you're going to school for law. Why would you? Oh, hell no. No. We need a sober America. We need to, I mean, y'all talking about this money and stuff like this going on in the government. Y'all need to get rid of most. That's what a lot of the problem is these drugs. You know what I'm saying? These drugs is going to make people not be able to have kids. First of all, you're talking about people not having babies as much and stuff like that. Yeah, well, the drugs is going to do that. It's going to make you sterile to the point where you can't have kids, or your kids going to come out messed up. The government needs to, instead of cracking down on some of this other stuff, crack down on the drugs. Get rid of the drugs. You know what I'm saying? That's gateways to evil. Oh, but you know, the government is, you know, I know the government does some good. So everything they ain't doing is bad, but I'm just saying what they need to be doing, because this is getting a little bit out of control. Like, really. I have not been anywhere where people just been strung out. I don't understand. I'm not like, it's just mind boggling. Because I'm almost 50. Back in the day, you would not see nobody. You can go different places and then you just be in an environment and nobody would be on drugs. I mean, I don't consider weed as a drug. I just don't like it because it gives me a headache if I'm not smoking. You know what I'm saying? And I don't smoke, so therefore it gives me a headache. But it's healthy for you. Weed is healthy, but as long as it's not mixed with a bunch of chemicals, though. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's healthy for you. But all this other crap that's just floating around, this all free willy nilly, that is just crazy. I don't care. It's really really bad, really really bad. And like I seen this girl today, one of the girls that helped hack, one of the girls that actually I done seen her so many times, and she's following me around too. So she got just bumps all over her face, meth bumps all over her face. And she looks like she could be a pretty, beautiful young lady, but it's just those things that's all over her face. And I'm just saying, goodness gracious alive. And these kids are so young. What makes it so bad? And it's sad. It really, really is. But anyways, do better so you can be better. Be better so you can do better. And be real, be genuine. And if you don't take accountability for the things that you're doing and change yourself, it's going to be forced on you. You're not going to have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Because either somebody else is going to do it or God's going to do it. Either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just life. But some people, it takes them to get locked up or something just devastating to happen. You know what I'm saying? For them to realize what's really going on. And then they just think that, oh yeah, everything's okay. I'm never going to get caught and all that different stuff. These are the days that everybody's going to get caught for all the stuff that they're doing, period. This is the wrong time to be doing anything, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? The government talking about they need more money, more people going to be getting locked up. That's why they're holding on to people, because of the money. They get the people that's labor that they don't have to pay for. You feel what I'm saying? That they don't have to pay people out here jobs to do, because the prisoners are not getting paid for the labor that they're doing, the different stuff that they're making, so that way us on the outside can use these things and buy these things, and then the government don't have to pay nobody to do this. I'm just saying, come on. I know they pay for the people, the prisoners, but it's nowhere near as much as if they were working out here. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all just pay attention, because I mean, just use common sense. See stuff all the way to the end before you do stuff. Straight up. And then too, like, I don't know, people do things differently than when they did back then, because when I was growing up, I remember the elders saying, if you ever do something illegal or do something bad, make sure you do it by yourself. Don't do it with anybody else, because once one person get in trouble, then they could snitch on you and throw you under the bus. These days, people are doing stuff in groups. That's why people are failing, falling, and getting locked up, and then in and out, in and out. You know what I'm saying? This is just getting ridiculous. Shouldn't be doing nothing at all. All this evil and stuff that's going on the outside, and then you're just going to be a part of it. You're being a part of the problem, not the solution. It just don't make no sense. Throw your life away for nothing, because somebody told you to, or you know what I'm saying? Because somebody don't like somebody else, and you don't even know that person. What makes it so bad? That's just freaking crazy. Like, literally crazy. So I'm just, I'm so done. I just pray that God put me in a position where I'm somewhere else, because I'm saying it's like I can't say that I can't do this because I'm here. So I gotta do it. I've been doing it, but I gotta do it. So, but up until, yeah, I'm somewhere else, then you know what I'm saying? This is what I gotta deal with. This is what I gotta go through. So, and it's not something that I like to go through, of course, or want to go through, but it is what it is. But I'll keep you guys posted on everything that happens. Trust me, like I've been doing all this time for all these years. It don't matter. I will keep it going. I'm not losing faith. I'm not losing hope. I'm going to keep on being me. I'm not letting nothing change me or nobody change me. And that's straight facts. And can't nobody tell me about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I gotta experience things firsthand. So this is not something I heard about anybody. This is stuff that I'm watching, seeing, smelling straight up. You know what I'm saying? Literally. And stuff that's not being hidden, because people that's on drugs and they just don't care. Evil and wicked just don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care until they're about to get busted, until it's too late, until they're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not even mad that the stuff got erased or whatever, since I done shared some of it already, most of it already. You know what I'm saying? So cases is being built, but at the same time, just, but I'm just gonna keep on doing me, keep on being me, and I'm not gonna be silent about anything. And that's just straight up. Okay. It's not like I have somebody to tell besides God. And it's not like this is something worth keeping to myself, because other people are going through stuff and can use this information. So why would I be selfish to keep what I'm going through to myself when it can help somebody else? You know what I'm saying? And possibly eventually it can help me too. Actually it does help me when I talk and get out the issues and the things that I'm going through and the people that's involved. Then yeah, it does help. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I tell the police, it seems like it's not helping, but apparently it's helping more than I thought it was. But and then they connect me with these other people and I tell them too. So it's like I got a network, you know what I'm saying? So yes, it does help. So I'm not just keeping stuff all bottled in and all that stuff to lose focus on what I'm supposed to do. And just because everybody don't see what's going on and then want to put their 2 cents in on social media because they see some of what's going on or hear some of what's going on, but don't know the whole thing. You don't know the whole story. Don't say nothing at all, because you look like a fool. To me, anyway, you look like a fool. You look very, very foolish. Let's put it like that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to call nobody a fool, but you look foolish because you don't know what's going on. You haven't asked. You haven't came to see me. You haven't came to check on me. You don't even know who I am besides social media. That's it. And social media, I'm not going to tell everybody everything. So I'm just saying. But and that's just me. I tell you what I want you to know, but what I guarantee you, whatever I tell you is going to be genuine, it's going to be authentic, and it's going to be the straight facts. Because I have no reason to lie and I have nothing to lose at all. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and I said literally nothing to lose. I literally had nothing to lose because I'm sleeping in a room with a bathroom with 3 other roommates in an apartment building. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I have, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. I'm just as poor as the next poor person, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining. got my health, got my life. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm no the you know what I do have? I do got God, and can't nobody take that from me. Nobody could take God from me. You know what I'm saying? That's the most precious, important thing in my life. No matter where I'm at, circumstances I'm in or have been in, God has been the number one in my life. Even though I got a child, still God is number one. He's always been there from day one, before day one, and it's always going to be there after death. You know what I'm saying? So that's the most important thing in my life, and it will always be. Nobody comes before God, period. And I'm so proud to say I'm not a prideful person, but I'm proud to say that. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time and last time you ever hear me say proud. I'm proud about myself for something, because even like I can accomplish stuff and stuff like that, I still don't feel proud. I don't feel pride. I feel like it's another stepping stone, you know, or another stair on a staircase, you know what I'm saying, or another stepping stone. Yes, that's what I like to say, another stepping stone or a hurdle or something like that. But I never feel proud um for myself about things. It's just happy that I'm able to achieve something, you know what I'm saying, or I'm glad that you know what I hope for happened. You know what I'm saying, or I appreciate something, or I'm grateful. I never feel proud. Never ever felt proud about any of the certificates, any of the achievements, anything like that for myself. You know, I'll tell other people that, oh, I'm proud of you, you did this and that and everything, but I'm not a prideful person. You know what I'm saying? So you rarely hear that ever come out of my mouth, because and I don't like saying it to too many people, because I don't want them to become prideful. Just like I'm not a lustful person. I'm not sexually active or anything like that. Matter of fact, when I get in a relationship, I always have the guy wait. We wait and make sure this is know everything about each other, make sure this is, you know, going to be something, not just an experience, but something that's going to, you know, grow or something like that. I just don't go around just sleeping with every Tom, Dick, Harry, Leary, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't. That's just not me. But um, what I do is just trying to make sure it's gonna grow. You know, have the and boundaries, and we know about each other. We know, you know what I'm saying, different stuff that is gonna go somewhere. So so yeah, I'm not sexually active. I'm not a lustful person. I can be into somebody or think somebody's attractive, but I don't think with like a carnal, you know what I'm saying, like a carnal mind where I'm thinking about sex or lusting or even having sex dreams and stuff like that. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Um I don't look at people like that. So, and it got to be like love got to be there, because if you don't love somebody or somebody doesn't love you, it's not even worth it. Like, what feeling are you you know, I got to feel some type of emotion. I'm not an emotional type person, so I have to have some type of emotion, and that takes some work. So um yeah, so I'm really cool with just being by myself. And do I get lonely? Not really. There's things that I would like to experience that I've never experienced before, but there's as far as relationships, but I can wait. You know, I'm not in a hurry, because good things come to those who wait. And I know God just doesn't want me just with anybody at all. That's been proven. And I'm a woman, and I stay in a woman's place. Therefore, I do not chase after a man, because if I were to, that means that I am the aggressor and not the submitter. And in coming into a relationship, I'm leading, and the guy is supposed to lead, and I'm not taking that away from my man. You know what I'm saying? So um I'm old fashioned, and there's certain things that my grandfather, um he's black and Indian, but he a great grandfather, but he taught me a lot about, and my great grandmother too, about marriage and how a woman's supposed to be. They made me learn everything that a wife is supposed to know at a young age in the house. And then as far as outside the house, after I learned everything in the house, then I can focus on the things outside the house, how to take care of stuff outside the house. And that was like the fishing, the hunting, the doing the hard work, the building, and all that different stuff like that. Money management, all that different stuff. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the and the gardening and stuff like that too. But and then raising of the animals and skinning, gutting. Well, the skinning, gutting, scaling, I learned that from my grandmother and my grandfather. Cooking, I learned it more from my great grandmother, my grandmother, and some from my great grandfather. But yeah, and then we had Amish people. Well, I don't want to say Amish people, but they didn't. We were kicked off our land. Okay, so um, my grandfather was great grandfather said that they were kicked off their land, and then my great grandmother said they were kicked off their land, and my great grandmother and my great grandfather, they met, and then they got together. They were kicked off their land too. So it was just like a moving thing. And then when they finally got like really really settled, they helped build this town. Now first funeral home, first laundromat, churches, help build roads, everything. So start up mom and pop stores, different stuff like that. Had cornfields, gardens, farms, and different stuff like that. Then they was building houses for other people to rent, and then helping build houses, giving people jobs and stuff like that too. And the Amish, they didn't have a place to go, so my grandfather took them in as family. So we all was like one family. Everything that we didn't know, we taught them. Everything they didn't know, they taught us. So we made our own clothes, our own shoes. That life, I promise, like that was the happiest time. That it was hard work, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even look at it as being hard work, because it's like we had to, before we built the laundromats, we had to do laundry on a washboard. Then we finally got the little washing machine thing and stuff like that. And we didn't have, well, there was a TV there. We didn't turn it on. TV never came on. There was a radio that you can listen to, but other than that, there was no watching TV. It was only reading the Bible, studying Bible studies, stories. You can't go to church, can't go to school until you learn how to read. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know what they're teaching you, and you'll understand what they're saying. So you can't be misled. So it was very very strict rules, and otherwise they'll homeschool you until you go to school. And um it was different, but it was so peaceful. Didn't have toys back then. We made our own little toys and stuff like that, so I could pretty much make mud out of like any kind of mud, cake, mud pie, mud, anything. You know what I'm saying? I was just a builder. Like I would just love making little bricks out of clay and letting it harden up and then building stuff. And then we used to volunteer and help like elderly people's out, helping painting their houses, taking out their trash, doing their lawns and food, stuff that was worth doing. And it was a peaceful living, and everybody helped each other out. Nobody wanted for anything. And the world changed a lot since then, but it was like the most peaceful, happiest time in my life, you know. And oh, and then as far as like the lights, the electricity, we went to sleep when it got dark. Okay, so after dark, that's when it's time to go to bed. When you hear that rooster crow, it's time to get up to start getting ready to go out. You know what I'm saying? To either start finishing up because we always cook the day before, but or to finish up the breakfast and start on the breakfast to finish up the dinner from yesterday, whatever. Because we always had fresh pies, fresh cookies, fresh cake. You know what I'm saying? Fresh bread every single day. So it's like it was an all day thing. We made our own wine and all kinds of stuff, you know. So it was real. It was a beautiful thing. It was really, really beautiful. And I hate that it's not like, oh Lord, forgive me. I don't want to say hate. I don't like the fact that everything is so easy these days. Because it takes like everything's more convenient, you know. And don't get me wrong, I like convenience sometimes, but sometimes I like things to be a little bit, or I like to be challenging, you know what I'm saying? And in that challenge, you learn things. And these are things that you can take with you for the rest of your life. These are not just living skills, but now I know because of everything that's going on, these are survival skills. So the people that knows these things are going to be the ones that are going to be surviving, whether you got a lot of money or not. You know, sometimes the skills is worth more than cash because when cash is gone and you don't want to take that mark and you got them skills, you're going to know what to do and how to survive, you know? So, but, yeah, so that's a positive. I wanted to make sure that I left this on a positive note. I keep on grabbing my face because it's really, really swollen from having my tooth. And if you see me keep moving, it's because I had something done to my, I forgot what it's called when they stick the needle on your spine and put something in there. Done yesterday, and then I had my tooth removed the day before yesterday. Got surgeries coming up for my hands, which not really looking forward to that, but I will be glad that it won't be hurting as much, you know. Fingers aren't like everybody else's, so they're little swan, whatever fingers that you get from nail patella syndrome. But yeah, the only thing concerning about that surgery is that not having the help that I need because they want to do one hand and then 3 weeks later do the other hand, but not having the help that I need during the healing process, which each hand would be 3 weeks healing up. So, provided there's no issues, but I have faith that, I mean, I'm a fast healer, so I have faith that everything's going to work out. This is going to be a little hard, though, for week and a half, a month and a half. I'm sorry, a month and a half. This is going to be hard, but not impossible. Plus, I've been through worse surgeries from cancer and on my knee. So, you know, it's not impossible. But I've been on here almost an hour, and I'm going to leave so I can leave this on a positive note and stay in a positive light. And I just want everybody to have a blessed day. And hopefully you learned something from this. And if you haven't, that's fine too. And if nobody watches it, that's still okay.